Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our flag raising today, our Hungarian flag raising ceremony. What a beautiful afternoon we have, and we have some speakers, which we will be calling up in a couple of minutes. At this time, could everyone stand for the national anthem of Hungary and the American national anthem? Thank you. Please be seated. What a spectacular afternoon. I know I just mentioned it, but it's so spectacular I want to say it again. We do these flag raisings. We have done for the last couple of years. We've done several of them. And we have been pretty fortunate. We've had some pretty nice weather. Today may be the best. We have several speakers. When I say several, at least a few. And I want to tell you what happened, and that is I was contacted by Chief Dudash in February, and he told me about this event on August 20th, and we put it on the calendar. And then I started finding out who works right behind us here, who's actually Hungarian. And we have a number of people who have Hungarian backgrounds or heritage, and I'd like to call them up and have them say a couple of words on this day. First of all, I'd like to bring up our health inspector, Lila Gala.
Hello everyone, jó napot mindenkinek, boldog nemzeti napot kívánunk. Boldog nemzeti napot kívánunk, jó napot mindenkinek.
I'll have to have someone interpret that for me, but I do appreciate it. I did ask Lila to come up and say a couple of words in Hungarian, and we appreciate that. Thank you. I know that Lila was very proud when she heard that we were raising the flag today, being born in Hungary. So Lila has that distinction among our guests today. I'd like to bring up at this time our fire chief, Andy Toth.
I wasn't born in Hungary, but I'm proud to be Hungarian. Toth is the last name. I have a better story. That we had one of our volunteer firemen in 2018. He was 18 years old. When he was 10 years old in 2008, he came over from Hungary, but he wasn't a citizen. And in 2018, he said, could I be a volunteer? So he went through legal and all. He became a volunteer. And then he got hired September 1st, 2022. But the day we put out the notice to do the hiring process, he received his citizenship. So his cards came in line. And I asked him why he moved to the United States. He said his mother was looking for a better opportunity. And she got a job in Edison. So it all worked out. So one of our firemen, there's a pretty neat story there that he got his citizenship the day of the testing coming out. But I'm proud to be Hungarian. And thank you for doing this.
Thank you, Chief. It's nice that we have fire and police represented here today, along with our former mayor, which we'll call up. At this time, I'd like to bring up our Edison Police Department Deputy Chief, Bob Dudesh.
Thank you, Bob. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very happy to be standing in front of you today on August 20th, Hungarian Independence Day. I had a chance to do some research back in February when I reached out to Bob Deal and Mayor Joshi. And August 20th is most notably the longest standing holiday in Hungary. Stems over 1,000 years. It's actually referred to as St. Stephen's Day in honor of the first king of Hungary. And this holiday is celebrated nationally every year, and it is, again, most notably known as their Independence Day. So, again, very happy to be standing here today. In addition to that, so Edison obviously has long-standing Hungarian traditions and heritage as well. Back in the 1950s, over 30,000 Hungarian refugees ended up here at Camp Kilmer in Edison. Many of those 30,000 refugees, after being processed and kind of moved out into the area, settled here in Edison and New Brunswick, Perth Amboy, this whole area. And, you know, my family goes back to the early 1900s, but again, we had another infusion of Hungarians, if you will, in the late 1950s. And, you know, I'm very proud of that. I wish I spoke the language like Lila. I don't, unfortunately. I only know some of the key words like Sulina, chicken paprikash, pechina, Keefly cookies, some of my favorites, by the way. But thank you for the opportunity to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Like I had said earlier, kind of the fun part, or a fun part of today, was finding out actually who had a little Hungarian background or heritage. And we have a couple. Okay, Maria Tamara, right? Let's hear it from Maria. Okay, Maria, as you know, one of our health inspectors. And we have Diana Jaffe, who is has a dual role here. She's a domestic violence counselor here in town, along with being with the Cultural Arts Commission. So we have Diana here. And David, I did not know, David, David working in our tax assessor's office, half, okay? I don't want to leave anybody out, okay? Okay? Who else do we have? Lori, okay, Lori's in the back, all right? Half, if you have some, you're Hungarian today. I'm Hungarian by association with my Hungarian friends today. So I'm going to glom on that a little bit. Thank you all. Did we miss anybody? Okay, Brent, okay, come on up. Say a few words. Okay, Chief, here you go.
Good afternoon. I do know some Hungarian words my mother used to say to me, but I can't say them in public. However, I'm Hungarian through my mom's side, born and raised Clarebarton section. And from what I recall, I think Clarebarton area, Bottomtown area, Stelton area, as I recall, is pretty much Hungarian population settled there. I was given an award, a Mayor Anthony Amulensis Citizenship Award in 2004, and that was given by the American Hungarian Society of Democrats of Middlesex County, and I kind of proud to receive that. Thank you for inviting me up, Mr. Deal, and everybody here. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Thank you. That's Brent Pappy, and I believe, I don't want to get your rank, it was Deputy Chief that you retired at, correct? From the Edison Police Department. So we are very, very well represented today. And it gives me an honor and privilege to hear that horn honk out of nowhere. I appreciate that. Yeah, please don't stop. Oh, it seems to happen, doesn't it, sometimes? But I want to introduce not only our former mayor, but a good friend of mine. He doesn't really need an introduction to the people here today. Tom Lanke.
So that's my crowd out there beeping, wondering why it took so long to get me up here, Bob, you know? So I was told that there was going to be chicken paprikash. So I don't see any here yet. I don't know if it's upstairs for me. Oh, it is upstairs. Okay, perfect. Because I don't want any false promises getting me here. So I also was hoping nobody here would actually understand or speak Hungarian, but unfortunately, there's at least one or two people that do. So bear with me. Uniput. She's laughing already out there. Kuzanem. And this is the worst, I think. Best Elnek Majarul Kichi. All right, I'm getting applause now, so that's good. I don't speak, obviously, I don't speak Hungarian. I know a few words also, like the deputy chief. I can't say those here. A couple words I do know actually aren't bad words, but sound bad in English, because those I retained also. So it's a pleasure and honor to be here. I think most of what I was going to say has been covered, but again, the 20th of August is Founders Day in Hungary, and it's for Saint Stephen, the first king of Hungary. And they do have fireworks, like they said. It's like the Independence Day, a cake cutting. Those who like to make cakes, let's make some cakes, Lila. Let's have a cake. And there's also something that I heard about, I'm not sure I understand, is there's also a parading around the right hand of King Stephen, which is a mummified hand. And I wasn't really able to find exactly what the significance of the mummified hand was, but I will research that, and next year, if we have stuffed cabbage and chicken paprikash, I will come back and give you what the mummified hand signifies. But as was said, Edison really was large in their Hungarian population. I knew the Bottomtown area as really the central portion of the Hungarians. The Jolensis homestead, our longtime mayor Tony Jolensis, right near the senior center over there, that was their homestead. That was always a place that we went to, looked at, and kind of had a significance historically over there. I don't know if you add up the number of years since Edison became Edison, the Hungarian mayors make up almost 50% of the total years of mayors since Edison became Edison. So we're very proud of that. A lot of the Edison heritage has kind of gone by the wayside. There's still a lot of Hungarians. One funny story is, like I say, Bottomtown was really the Hungarian mainstay, and we had a couple gentlemen who met former councilman Alvaro Gomez. They asked him where he lived, and he said over in Bottomtown. They says, "Oh, you're Hungarian," and obviously he was not Hungarian. But so the last thing that we're proud of, and I wear the shirt, Magyar Bank, which is called Magyar Bank in Hungarian, is obviously one of the lasting tributes to the Hungarians in Edison, along with all the individuals that are here. So I appreciate you being here, appreciate the town honoring Hungary, and thank you, and have a great day. Thank you very much.
That was great, Mayor. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our Mayor, Sam Joshi, who is unable to be here today, he's out of town, I want to thank everyone for coming out. What a wonderful few minutes we were able to share. The smiles on the faces, I think, say it all, and the pride that has come out with our Hungarian residents, workers, and friends. I want to thank everyone. I certainly want to take this opportunity to thank our media, Brian Clancy, our TV. Yeah, we could hear it for him. We have Rob and Howard from our TV department, and we have Body Orage TV. Thank you. We appreciate that. And DPW certainly always for your help in setting these events up. Okay, thank you very much. This concludes our ceremony. Have a great day.